game the Boston Celtics had to have. You see what happens when you knock down shots? It's a 20-point blowout. What's up, everyone, and welcome in to your Celtics source, home of your 1-2 Boston Celtics. What a performance we had from a desperate Celtics team that needed this win badly after the way the last two games went, blowing 20-point leads in the third and fourth quarters. They had an even bigger lead tonight, and they didn't let it slip away. They battled while, they had a great first half, which we'll talk about in a second. Not, not as good of a second half, but they found a way to make the necessary shots to keep their lead and take out the starters in the last 3 minutes of the game. But we'll start with the first half because it was a barrage from the three-point line. The Celtics, 20 of 40 from three in this game, 50% after shooting just 25% in the last two games. Jayson Tatum, he was, pretty inefficient in this game, 8 for 22 overall, but 5 of 9 from the three-point line, from the three-point line. Al Horford, 3 of 4 from the three-point line. Jrue Holiday, 2 of 3. Derrick White, 3 of 6. Jaylen Brown, 2 of 6. Just incredible. And don't even get me started on Payton Pritchard. Payton Pritchard, 23 points off the bench, 5 of 10 from 3, 8 of 16 overall, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 0 turnovers for Payton Pritchard. He was a spark plug that the Celtics had been waiting for in those first two games, and he just didn't show up. But finally, we get everybody cooking on the right cylinder. Everyone except, Kristaps Porzingis. Kristaps Porzingis, another, not great game from him. He does finish the game with, I believe, 5 points, 0 of 2 from 3, 0 of 3 overall. He got fouled a lot, didn't play, played only 19 minutes, but still you're looking for a little bit more from him. I don't know what's going on. He just cannot seem to get into a rhythm to take a shot, and it's not even that he's, missing shots. He just doesn't have the energy or the aggressiveness to take shots, which was fine in this game, but in the last two games, they needed him, and they might need him in upcoming games. So, I'm hoping Kristaps Porzingis can get a little bit more involved. But, as for this game, Jaylen Brown getting to the rim and taking threes, kept the Knicks guessing pretty much the entire first half, because he would do these plays where, he would pump fake, drive to the rim, he would pump fake, and then shoot. He'd do some pull-up threes, mixing it up, and none of them were bad shots. They were all in-rhythm shots. He wasn't forcing it. He was taking wide-open threes. I've said this after game 1. I said this after game 2, and I'll say it again now. There is nothing that the New York defense is doing to slow down or stop the Celtics from scoring. It's just the Celtics missing shots. And so a game where they make their shots, yeah, it makes sense that it's a 27-point blowout. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, 18-point blowout, sorry. Other guys, Derrick White, some of the blocks that he had in this game on Jalen Brunson, some of the blocks that he had on, I think he had one on Cat. Basically, he had just smart plays from Derrick White. Some incredible blocks, some elite shooting, as he always does. Well, he wasn't doing in games 1 and 2, but for the most part, he always does. But the IQ from him to foul Mitchell Robinson, not let him. The Celtics continue to do that Hacker Robinson strategy. He airballed another free throw again in this game. Had the whole crowd erupting. It was crazy. They were all like head down, like almost crying. And then when he made a free throw finally, the whole arena went wild for him, which is just crazy given it's a free throw. But Mitchell Robinson, he picked up some bad fouls early too, and he got played off the floor. He didn't play much in the second half. A lot of Cat came alive in the second half for sure. Finishes the game with 21 points, 15 rebounds from him. He was elite on the board. The Celtics fouled him a lot. He got a lot of easy and ones, which I think the Celtics need to work on, boxing out more. Boxing out as a team. So when one guy like Jayson Tatum or Al Horford boxes out, another guy could come in and get the rebound because, for the most part, Cat was single-handedly keeping them in the game with these just putbacks and just grabbing boards, free points at the line that the Celtics need to work to slow down. Jaylen Brunson, again, awesome in this game, 27 points. But one man can't beat you. The Celtics doubled him a lot. He still made his shots, but they kept everyone else in check. Miles Bridges, just 12 points. OG Anunoby, 2 points. I don't even know if he attempted a shot in the second half or in the first half. Josh Hart, just 10 points. Not much from the bench, as always, as they don't play much. But the Celtics play that kind of strategy where don't like one guy can't beat you. In this game, it was a little bit different. They actually were like double Jaylen Brunson. Don't let that guy beat you. Instead of it's okay if he gets his points, nobody else. I like that strategy a little bit more with the Knicks, especially because Jaylen Brunson is just an elite player down the stretch. You don't want it to be a close game down the stretch because anything can happen, like we've seen in the last two games. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Keep it short. We are gonna be back live tonight for a late night deeper dive and reaction into this game. So make sure to tune in there. Also, make sure to follow me on social media. All series long, all playoffs long for updates on the Celtics and other NBA scores. You could check this out on Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts. Once again, Celtics win 115-93. I'll be back on Monday. And until next time, go Celtics.
It's over. Time to say it again, Boston. Anything's possible. Banner number 18 has been secured.